Thinking of a move to Idaho but not sure where to go? Get ready to wrangle your curiosity on a wild ride through Nampa, the home of the Snake River Stampede, where champions are made and unforgettable memories are created. Idaho's third largest city seamlessly blends history, charm, and a thriving community. With roots dating back to the late 1800s, this city has seen it all, from its beginnings as a humble railroad town to a flourishing urban center. So let's start with things to see and do in Nampa. Like the Snake River Stampede. The Snake River Stampede is one of the nation's top 10 best professional rodeos. It's held each summer at the Ford Idaho Center. Professionals come from all over the United States to participate in the Stampede. This year was the Stampede's 108th year, which tells you a lot about how deeply rooted our Western traditions are here in Idaho. The Stampede never fails to live up to its motto of the fastest, wildest show on earth. Even if you're not a rider yourself, you can't say you've really lived in Idaho until you've attended the Stampede at least once. And I think most people, once they've seen it, will want to go back again. The Ford Idaho Center hosts many other events throughout the year, drawing attendees from all over the Treasure Valley and Eastern Oregon. Super convenient location just off the freeway, huge facility. They have Christmas bazaars, concerts, tons of other special events. There's always something happening at the Idaho Center. A truly educational attraction is the Warhawk Museum, which is for aviation and history buffs alike. It has one of the largest war memorabilia collections in the entire United States. Step inside, immerse yourself in the awe-inspiring collection of vintage aircraft, artifacts, and exhibits that honor the brave men and women who've served in our armed forces. It's named for the iconic P-40 Warhawk fighter planes. The museum gives you a fascinating journey through time. It's really a great place to take kids so they can learn something about our country's history. What about the great outdoors? With 2 community golf courses, 27 parks, and 14 miles of walking trails, there's always a new outdoor area to explore in Nampa. Whether you're into boating, fishing, kayaking, or just taking a walk along the lake, Lake Lowell, just south of town, provides a picturesque backdrop for countless adventures. With its beautiful waters and abundant wildlife, breathtaking sunsets, it's no wonder locals and visitors alike flock to Lake Lowell to reconnect with nature. The Deer Flat National Wildlife Refuge is right by the lake. It allows visitors to spot migratory and year-round wildlife. Bogus Basin is only an hour away for skiing, and Nampa offers easy access to the Oahe Mountains for fishing, camping, and hiking. Northwest Nazarene University and the College of Western Idaho are both in Nampa. They provide higher education as well as vo-tech education opportunities without having to drive to Boise. So what about housing? As an Idaho realtor, I can attest that Nampa offers something for everyone. And although prices have risen in Nampa and the rest of Canyon County, just like they have in Boise and Ada County, prices remain well below those of the more expensive towns to the east. There are 370 homes on the market in Nampa as of July 2023, starting with 12 manufactured homes on rented lots. The cheapest of those is priced at $65,000 and is definitely a fixer-upper. The most expensive goes for $200,000. You've also got 3 manufactured homes on their own lots. Price goes all the way up to $450,000. There are a lot of single-family homes available. They start at $280,000 for a remodeled home from the 1930s with just over 800 square feet of living space, all the way up to $1.4 million for a gorgeous 4,000 square foot new build home. If you're looking for housing under $350,000 in the Treasure Valley, Canyon County, including Nampa, is probably the place to start looking. There's not a lot in their price range, but there's some, and that's more than I can say for Boise and the rest of Ada County. Nampa also offers a lot of homes on acreage properties, and this is a real plus if you're looking for privacy or maybe you want a hobby farm. About 60 acreage properties are currently on the market in Nampa, and that's a lot. They range in price from almost $500,000 up to $2.6 million. Quite a few townhomes are also available, but no condos. Townhomes go up to about $390,000. Most of them are brand new. This is actually quite a good time to buy a townhome in Nampa. And hey, if this is helpful info, please hit that button. What are the downsides of Nampa? Besides the fact that it sometimes smells like the sugar beet factory, which is just the north part of town, which provides hundreds of jobs, like most Idaho cities, Nampa has been growing like crazy over the last couple of decades. There's more traffic than ever before, and Nampa has always had a confusing one-way street layout in the older downtown part of town, and I think that could be really hard for newcomers until they get used to it. Because a lot of Canyon County residents work in Ada County, there's a lot of traffic going into Boise in the mornings and an equal volume of traffic coming back to Nampa in the afternoons. This leads to occasional traffic jams on the freeway, especially if there's been an accident or if the weather is bad. So if commuting to Boise or Meridian is part of your relocation plan, consider proximity to the freeway when choosing an area of Nampa to live in. A good local realtor can advise you on that. Still not sure where you'd like to live in Idaho? Well, check out this next video on the Treasure Valley as a whole. And thank you for watching.